Former Senate President Bukola Saraki has dismissed insinuations that the move by the People's Democratic Party to pick a consensus presidential candidate for the party was aimed at skimming out former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. There was a meeting between Saraki and Governors Bala Mohammed and Aminu Tambuwal, who are also seeking to have the sole of PDP presidential ticket. Saraki said, "Those making such insinuations are mischievous who never see any good out of anything. We are not shutting anybody out. As we said, we are going to see him, Atiku. We are going to see other aspirants. There are other aspirants in the party. This is not about shutting anybody out. It is about uniting everybody with the interests of this country. And you will see when we begin to move around, but we are not limited to anybody," he said. The next meeting we are going to have again will be in Sokoto, which the governor of Sokoto State will host. "We want to inform you that we had good decisions," he said. "The more we meet, the more we continue to share our views about the importance of the unity of our party, because we believe it is only PDP that has the solutions to help us get out of the problems we are in today," he said. The Supreme Court on Friday upheld the registration of 22 political parties by the Independent National Electoral Commission. The parties were among the 74 scrapped in 2020 by INEC following their dismal performances in previous elections. Delivering judgment, Justice Ejimbi Eko, in an appeal instituted by INEC against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, voided and set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal Abuja Division, which had nullified the registration. Eko held that the appeal court on its own raised the issue of lack of fair hearing in favor of the 22 scrap parties and arrived at a conclusion without hearing from other parties in the matter. The Apex Court held that the Court of Appeal took out the issue of fair hearing out of contemplation of the notice of appeal filed by the political parties, but refused to do the needful in order to be fair to others in the matter. It said that the Court of Appeal erred in law by raising the issue in favor of the political parties and declined to give opportunity to other respondents to address it on the matter in order to arrive at a just conclusion. Eko said the proceeding to give judgment in such a situation as done by the Court of Appeal ran foul of the pillar of the same fair hearing, and as such, its findings and conclusion cannot stand. INEC had on February 6, 2020, they registered 74 political parties for failing to win any political office in the last general elections. The Advanced Congress of Democrats and 22 other parties sued at the Federal High Court in Abuja to challenge their deregistration by INEC. In a judgment on June 11, 2020, the Federal High Court dismissed the suit on the grounds that INEC was empowered to deregister parties that failed to win elections. The court held that Section 225 subsection A, B, and C of the Constitution could be construed disjointly to imply that INEC possesses the power to deregister parties. On appeal to the Court of Appeal Abuja, the Appellate Court in its judgment in August 2020 said, although INEC could deregister parties, it was wrong to have deregistered ACD and 21 other parties while their case was pending in court.